Welcome to Banjo Quest number 18. Today we're taking a close look at Matokie Slaughter's B part for her version of Big-Eyed Rabbit in the key of F. The tuning is fFGCD. And Tab is available for patrons over on Patreon, doing a lot of stuff over there, so go check it out if you want to go deeper on this material. All right, let me demo the part for you. I'll play it at a variety of different tempos, and then I'll talk to you about what makes this particularly difficult for a player like me, and maybe you as well. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to play it a little bit faster here. I'm going to try to play this faster. This is not in my wheelhouse as a style, so we'll see. We'll see. That wasn't great. I'll be honest. I'm going to leave it in there because I want you guys to see me struggle a little bit. Maybe you're struggling too. If you're paying attention, you can understand that the brushes that she's playing are happening on the 2 and the 4 of the beat. If we're counting this in 4/4 time, that means that she is playing a strong backbeat. If you just listen to her brushstrokes, especially in the B part, when you go back and listen to her playing this tune on this particular recording, that backbeat really leaps out at you. It gets your feet tapping, it's driving the whole tune forward, especially the B part. And regardless of what she's doing for the melody, she's making sure that that 2 and 4 emphasis is really, really strong. It gives it a very identifiable groove that is easily understandable but hard to duplicate. I tend towards a more linear style of clawhammer, which means I'm not doing a lot of brush strokes. I do them occasionally. I love the sound of them, but I'm pretty judicious about how I'm using my brush strokes in my playing. So for me to try to adapt to Matokie's playing is a real challenge. This is probably one of my most challenging arrangements that I've had to then play in front of a camera since the outset of Banjo Quest. It was surprising how much I struggled with this week in preparation for filming this video. And you can probably hear that the struggle is still real, it's there, and I haven't cleaned this up to my liking fully. So why are we doing this? It is important for us as well-rounded players and people who want to get better at the totality of clawhammer to try on another player's style for size, because it can point out the deficiencies in your own playing. So I found some deficiencies. I had a hard time maintaining that brushstroke on the 2 and the 4 when I was trying to make that melody pop. As you can hear, my melody, when I'm playing fast, it gets a little bit buried and it should be popping. When Matokie Slaughter plays this, you have no doubt as to what that melody is. You can hear it, it's easy to understand. When I play it, not so much. So that just means that I need to get better at playing these brushstrokes because they are incredibly useful and they're showing me some parts of my technique that I need to fill out as a player. All right, so we are going to go in depth on one particular measure over on Patreon this week that I find particularly challenging, that can sort of show us the cracks in the foundations of our technique. So jump on over to Patreon if you want to go on a deeper dive with me with Matokie Slaughter's playing. And then after that, for next week's Banjo Quest, I'm going to try to adapt Matokie's brush-heavy style to my own linear view of the clawhammer style and see if I can't make this sound more like me while taking cues from Matokie's incredible playing. Okay, tab is available at Patreon. I hope you guys are having fun with this. This tuning is so special. It's so interesting. It's very flexible, and we will also be getting into that over on Patreon. Please join us. I will see you next week on Banjo Quest.